Okie dokie, boys and girls, it is day 285 of bulking to 75 kilos with calisthenics only and trying to squat 75 kilos on one leg. Now, although there is a bit of an injury and I'm not able to squat on one leg right now, that does not mean that leg days cannot be exciting. In fact, today's leg day is quite scary now. It doesn't change, or it doesn't take much change in your workout to make your workout scary, because today's one is actually going to be quite similar to last workout. Last workout, I had the 52 kilo squats and I did 15 reps on each set, and I did one set every 2 minutes. The remaining time was rest time. So it's quite heavy conditionally as well. Like there is a lot of volume and it's like heavy at the same time, and it's fucking difficult, right? I think I got to like 16 or 17 sets on that one, and today I'm gonna make it even scarier. Now, like I mentioned, it doesn't take a lot of change. All I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do sets of 20 reps, right? I'm gonna move to sets of 20 reps because if I can do 25 of those, that means that I can do 500 squats with 50 kilos on my shoulders, basically, which is something that's very exciting to me, you know? I'm not able to go for my main goal at the moment. My main goal is the 75 kilo pistol squat, but you know, I'm not able to train for it. I'm not just gonna sit there and do nothing, right? You always have to find what you're able to do on the current day. And for me, it might not be the pistol squat, but there are still many exciting goals, other goals that I can think of that I would like to achieve with my legs. 50 kilos for 500 reps. It sounds fucking bonkers, it sounds crazy, which is what excites me about it. But, today, sets of 20, this is going to be hard, because it's endurance, but it's heavy endurance. It's muscle endurance. It's going to be, I'm going to be screaming, huffing and puffing, all that you can think of. And, I'm, I want to say I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy being done with it, because your workout, you don't have to be original every time. You can just take a certain workout, a certain exercise, right? In my case, it's the squat. In your case, it might be the planche or something. And you can do kind of the same workout over and over and over again, weeks upon end, right? And just improve a little bit every time. If you think about it, I'm doing the exact same exercise with the exact same rest time as last time, but I'm changing the rep scheme, and I'm trying to push myself in a new way. So today I'll be doing 20 reps. Last time it was 15. Perhaps today I get 10 sets, right? And the next time I can do the same, but aim for 12 sets, aim for a little bit more. And, it doesn't, you don't need to be a genius to think of this, you just pick something, right? And you try to improve it week upon week upon week. That's all it takes, that's how you're going to get better. It's very simple, but, it takes consistency and time and effort most of all, which is why people find it difficult. The concept is easy, but the execution might be difficult. So take something that is exciting to you and try to improve it, because if it's exciting, you're going to want to do it, you're going to want to become stronger, and that's important. So let's go. Let's put these dumbbells, 26 kilos each, on my shoulders and do some heavy squats. Oh, come on. I want to get 5 sets, at least. Holy shit. Let me catch my breath. Fuck. Let me catch my breath for a moment, guys. Okie dokie. So that's it for today's workout. And today's one is very short. But this is exactly what I mean by saying, like, you don't have to change a lot to get a lot of change, right, in your workout. I changed 5 reps per set in this workout, and the entire pace changed, the amount of burn I felt changed, like the amount of sets drastically changed, right, because I went from 17 to, well, failing on set number 6. So I was able to push myself in quite a different way, but when you look at the workout, it's almost the same one as last time. So you don't have to be creative, you just have to be consistent in your workout and try to adjust little things, right? And push yourself in different areas and do a little better than last time. That's basically it. That's all it takes. And as long as you keep doing that, you're going to make progress, you're going to become stronger. If you become stronger and you eat enough, you're going to put on muscle. So it's really that easy, guys. The hardest part is to just stay consistent. And today's workout, very short. Performance-wise, it's a complete failure because I kind of expected to be able to do more today, but I guess I have to say I wasn't feeling like I was still feeling muscle soreness yesterday, and I was considering doing a light workout today because of that. But then this morning, the muscle soreness went away, and then I started to work out. I gave it a shot. I tried to go hard, but I was still feeling tired. Now, performance-wise, therefore a failure, but mentally, I think not a failure at all, because I was able to put myself up to give it a shot anyway, even though I had this hunch that I was still not recovered. I was able to, go for a hard workout anyway, and then during that hard workout, set number 6, I failed physically and not mentally. I believed in myself that I would be able to do set number 6. I believed it with all my heart, and therefore I was able to challenge the set with all of my heart, which is very important, because I'm moving into more of these endurance things, right? I'm going to be doing a lot of endurance after the bulk, right? With running and with push-ups and this and that. And oftentimes the hurdle is mental instead of physical, right? So you're giving up mentally, and that's why your body is automatically also going to give in physically. If, for example, I set the target of like 50 sets of push-ups, right? And throughout the workout, I was tired, but it's only toward the end when I was, oh, I'm almost there. That's when I really started getting tired, probably because my mind is just like relaxing, the adrenaline is gone, and it's allowing my body to get tired. The same thing can happen in a squat workout, right? Whereas your body is like kind of, oh, you're supposed to get tired right now, and then you feel more so mentally than physically. That's very important. But today, that wasn't the case. So I failed physically, and I'm very happy with that. So, in failure, you're still going to find success. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But if you fail physically, right, the success is most oftentimes going to be mental, right? And even if it's not today, right, the success can still be mental the day after or the next training, where you take all of the frustration of your failure, right, and you use it as momentum to have a better workout next time. You can turn any failure you have into a success if you have the right mindset, because the world is exactly the way you look at it. It's exactly how you perceive things. If you take a failure and you see it as a failure, it's gonna stay a failure. But if you take it as a lesson and you're trying to, you're gonna do your best even more next time to get a success, you're gonna use it as fuel, then suddenly it's not a failure anymore, because you had this thing, right, that happened, and you turn it into something positive. So today, yes, 6 sets, it's fucking atrocious, but perhaps because of this, next time I'll be able to get 10 sets. Perhaps because of today, I'll eventually be able to get 25 sets, 500 reps. That would be very cool, right? So that's the way I'm going to try and look at it. I'm not going to do any other exercises today. I'm just going to let all of the thoughts that I just had, I'm going to let them simmer, and I'm going to be ready next time to basically horsecock a whole lot of weight on the squats. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to have some dinner, and then I'll see you tomorrow for hamstrings. Oh shit, tired nonetheless though.